welcome. My name is Becca McLeod and this is Yoga Nidra. This Yoga Nidra is based heavily upon the teachings and writings of Swami Satyananda Saraswati and his book entitled Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is the space between, it translates to yogic sleep, and it is the space between awake mind and asleep mind. In that space, the body and the mind seem to regenerate and heal more quickly, along with just a general relaxation. It's fantastic for anxiety reduction, stress management, and just an overall relaxation and restorative aspect to both the mind and the body. There are no contraindications for doing Yoga Nidra. There are a few things to be aware of. One of those things is that you want the body to be really comfortable. Find a space where you're comfortable enough that you can stay in stillness throughout the entire Yoga Nidra. You might want to put a bolster under your knees. You might want a pillow or a blanket under your head. If you have a particular area of the body that's uncomfortable, maybe you have some issues in the sacrum and you don't want those on the mat, or you need some extra padding somewhere, any and all of that is absolutely fine. The more comfortable that you are in this Nidra, the better the results will be for you overall. So comfort is really the name of the game here. A couple of other things to consider. I do use a dimmer room for this, and I do ask that we block out sensory stimuli. Generally, that means with eye pillows. If you're in one of my live classes, I have assistants that come around and they cover you with a blanket, because as the body relaxes and the blood pressure drops, we also tend to get a little cold. So if that's uncomfortable for you to have a blanket on, I would at least advise that you have one nearby that you could just, with a minimum amount of disruption in movement in the body, just sort of maybe be able to pull one over on yourself. Eye pillows are also a thing that I use in my live classes. Not everybody is comfortable with that, whether it's the pressure on the eyes or just generally not comfortable with it. There can also sometimes be, for some people, a little bit of an anxiety reaction because of the fact that we're blocking out sensory stimuli. At any time, if you're uncomfortable for any reason, open the eyes. If you're going to open the eyes, I do recommend that you try things such as finding a point on the ceiling or the wall. That will help you to retain the majority of the benefits of the Nidra. But it's okay if you do that. Sometimes it takes people a couple of times to get comfortable with that. Some people like it right away. We're all different, and it can be different from one class to another. So make yourself comfortable, and even throughout, keep comfortable. Now, if sometime throughout you begin to get uncomfortable, then give yourself a moment to think, what do I need to do? Do I just need to open my eyes and remove a pillow, or if you put, a shirt or something over your eyes, do I just need to do that? Okay, let me try that. If I'm still really uncomfortable, maybe I just need to kind of drop out of the Nidra and just focus, on my breathing. That's a very a solid technique to use there. So another thing to consider in Nidra is that often people fall asleep. Now, I am throughout going to be reminding you to stay awake, but sometimes it happens. I've been doing Yoga Nidra for years, and sometimes that's just where I am that day, and I fall right out. And then I wake up at the end as they bring us back, and I still feel great and relaxed. And don't worry, because it still all is going into the subconscious, even if you don't consciously remember it all. And there's nothing negative in this Nidra. There's nothing that you need to worry about going into your subconscious without your awareness. That's not how that works. So it's all okay. So if for any reason you're uncomfortable, stop it, keep working up to it. I do really encourage you to work up to being able to do these. And it's just practice. Both, it will ultimately, if you have anxiety, if that's the reason why you stop them early, it will help you with the anxiety long term. So give it a chance, but it's like with anything, it's about practice. So build up to it if you need to. Obviously, we don't want you to force you to do anything that is, really, really uncomfortable for you. Of course not. But there will be peace in this at some point. So take it slowly. If you have any questions, contact me. If you're really concerned about something, and I'll help you work through that. The sleeping, again, another practice effect. The more that you do them, the more likely you will be to stay in this sort of floating in this space between awake and asleep. And there's so many great benefits from that. So really encourage you to try it. In starting our warm up for Yoga Nidra, we're going to start with a breath work called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. It's found to be very soothing and balancing to both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system in the body. You can sort of look at those or visualize them as the sympathetic nervous system being sort of the gas in the car, and the parasympathetic nervous system being the brake in the car. So one is in charge, the sympathetic is in charge of our go, and the parasympathetic is in charge of our, rest and recovery. So to start Nadi Shodhana, you simply, if you're right-handed, left-handed, really doesn't matter which one you use. I tend to use the thumb and the pinky finger of my right hand. You can use any other combination once I show it to you if you have one that fits better for you. And we're going to start like this. We are going to close off the right nostril with one thumb or finger and inhale through the left. When we get to the top of that inhale, we're going to hold it, then switch, closing off the left nostril, and exhale through the right. Now we're going to inhale through the right, switch at the top, exhale through the left. Now close the eyes and continue that process. And we're going to do that for 2 minutes. Always making the switch at the top of the inhale. Let's do a few more. And the next time that you get to an exhale from the right nostril, then just keep the eyes closed and rest the hands in your lap. Just breathing normally. Welcome to Yoga Nidra warm-up. And this warm-up is going to consist of 3 Sun Salutation A, or Surya Namaskar A, and a standing yin posture known as dangle, and then a seated series before we get in. All of these postures are just designed to sort of get the cricks and creaks and gitches in the body out so that we can settle into a comfortable Yoga Nidra. So starting with Surya Namaskar A, middle to the top of the mat, feet together or hip width distance apart. Think of pulling a string up through your spine so that you're nice and in alignment. Ignore my mic pack back there. And here we go. Inhale through the nose, arms come up, hands touch. Exhale, fold forwards. Does not matter if you don't touch the floor. Inhale, flat back, whether that's floor, shins, or thighs. Exhale, fold down. Take the feet back, even if you can do push-ups and a plank. Drop the knees. Exhale down. Inhale into an up dog or cobra. And exhale from the knees back into a down dog. 5 deep breaths. Inhale, step, hop, or walk the feet forwards, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the whole piece up, hands touch, and back to heart center. Let's do it again. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to plank, drop the knees. Exhale down. Inhale up. From the knees, exhale back to down dog. Five deep breaths. Even if you do many planks and you can roll over the toes and all the fancy things we do sometimes, I still prefer, particularly before a Nidra, that we don't do those. 2 more breaths. Front of the body pressing back, back of the body pressing forwards. Inhale, step, walk, hop to the front of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the whole piece up. Exhale, namaste, heart center. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, take the feet back. Drop the knees. Come down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Open the shoulder blades. Pull them down the back. Two more breaths. Inhale, step to the top of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, whole piece up. Exhale to heart center, namaste. Now I'm just going to take a step back so you can see dangle a little easier. Dangle, have the feet hip width distance apart. And we're simply just going to do a little extra opening of the spine there. So once you have your feet planted well, 4 corners grounded, and we make sure that we are not locking out the knees or hyperextending, little micro bend there, then we're simply just going to lean over. Grab the elbows and just dangle. Now if you like it, you can sway a little bit, side to side, or just hang. Try not to bounce so much, but just hang. I'm going to stay here for a few more breaths. Opening up the back body. Forward folds are soothing to the body. Getting ready for that nice
relaxing Yoga Nidra. 2 more breaths. Now when you come up, you're going to come up on an inhale, and you're going to try to articulate one bone at a time, leaving the head to come up last. So inhaling slowly up, the head down, roll the shoulders back, and the head comes up. The next part of our warm-up for Yoga Nidra will be sitting down on the mat. So find yourself in a nice Sukhasana or easy, comfortable pose in some sort of cross-legged position, and we'll continue the warm-up from there. Okay, this is the seated portion of the warm-up for Yoga Nidra. So we're going to start with just some seated neck rolls. So finding yourself in a comfortable position, a comfortable seated position, and you can sit up on a block or a bolster under the seat if that's more comfortable for you, and that's fine too. So with the neck rolls, just close the eyes, sit up straight, roll the shoulders back, and then we're going to inhale and exhale the head forward. Inhale, exhale it back. Inhale it up, exhale it one side, doesn't matter which. Inhale it up, exhale the other side. Inhale it up. If that feels okay, exhale it forwards. And then start to slowly roll. Inhaling on the forward roll and exhaling on the backwards roll. Let's do 2 more in that direction. And reverse. If the roll feels like too much, go back to the inhale, exhale forward, inhale, exhale back, and so forth. 1 more. And find your neutral center. Then we're going to do some shoulder shrugs. So we're going to inhale the shoulders up as close to the ears as you can get them. Exhale, just let them fall. Inhale up. Exhale, let them fall. Let the breath come out with it. 2 more. All right, now just roll them out. 3 directions, 1, 3 directions, the other. Now, let's take the left hand, bring it over to the right knee, lift the right arm up. I want you to look up at it. Keep that position. Inhale, exhale, over. Inhale back, switch it out. Exhale, over. Inhale up, switch it out. This time, bring the hand behind and exhale. Look over your shoulder. Couple breaths. Inhale, switch other side. Exhale, twist. If you can't breathe, couple breaths here, you've twisted too far, back off of it. Inhale, switch. Couple breaths. Inhale, switch. Couple of breaths. Inhale, back to neutral center. Okay, now we're gonna lay down on the mat and just put the legs out, and this is called wind relieving. So we're gonna inhale the right knee up, exhale, bring the head towards the knee. Inhale the head down, exhale the leg down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, head towards the knee. Inhale the head down. Exhale the leg down. Again, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, head moves towards it. Inhale the head down. Exhale the leg down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, head towards the knee. Inhale the head down. And exhale the leg down. One more each side. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, head towards it. Inhale the head down. Exhale the leg down. Inhale the leg up. Exhale the head towards it. Exhale the head down. Exhale the leg down. Now help yourself up. And I want you to have the feet flat on the floor and the legs bent. And we're going to do a couple of Navasana or boat poses just to activate the core just a little bit. Now, there are a number of ways that we can do these. Again, just as I have you not do so much with the floating planks and the vinyasas and the Surya Namaskar A, I'm also going to suggest that we take these Navasanas a bit easy too. We want to activate, but we really don't want to get into a workout here. So I'm going to suggest that you plant the hands with the fingers facing towards the body and just lift the legs. And inhale, look forwards, keep the spine nice and straight. 3 more breaths. And bring the feet back down. Let's do it again. Inhale it. Two more breaths. And exhale the feet down. One more time, last one. Inhale. Look out over the toes. 2 more breaths. And exhale down. We are now ready to get into Shavasana and into our Yoga Nidra. We'll be lying in Shavasana, legs away from the body, arms away from the body, palms up, and we'll be on our journey shortly. So we find ourselves lying in Shavasana, ready to practice Yoga Nidra. We practice Yoga Nidra in loose, comfortable clothes and in Shavasana. This means we lie down on our backs. I want you to be as comfortable as possible, as we will remain still the entire practice. Stillness is an important part of the practice, so make sure to address your comfort prior to beginning. When getting comfortable, please consider the following. Perhaps placing a blanket or small pillow under the head, placing a bolster or larger pillow under the knees, placing a blanket over you or having one nearby. As we relax during the practice, our body temperature often drops, so be prepared. Have the legs apart enough not to be touching. Allow the feet to flop open. Have the arms away from the body and the palms of the hands facing up. Using an eye pillow is excellent in Yoga Nidra, unless this is uncomfortable for you, in which case you can do without it as you please. Now get comfortable. Find your most comfortable position in stillness. Put on your eye covering if desired. Get all the adjustments and wiggles out, and let us begin. This is the time in the practice that we set a sankalpa. Setting a resolve or sankalpa is a positive affirmation that Nidra helps us to deliver more deeply into the subconscious. You choose your own resolve, and here are just a few things to keep in mind when setting your positive resolve. Make it present tense, such as I am. Make it positive, such as I am healthy, I am calm. I can do it. I am positive. If that feels a little intense, try adding words like somewhat or more, such as I am somewhat calmer, I am more positive, I am healthier. Choose your sankalpa or resolve personally, meaning not what you think sounds good to others. It's just you here. Choose something for yourself. This is like planting a seed in the mind. So just as real plants take time to germinate and grow, so also do the seeds in our mind. Be patient and consistent. Now repeat in your mind your resolve 3 times clearly and with emphasis. We now begin rotation of our consciousness through the body. I will name various parts of the body. When I do so, send your mind to that body part and repeat its name to yourself mentally. I will name a body part. You will send your mind to that place in the body while stating the body part name to yourself. As always, we begin on the right side. Right hand, thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger, right palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, right elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, the right waist, hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel of the right foot, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe of the right foot. Left side. Left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger. Left palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, left elbow, upper arm, left shoulder, armpit, the left waist, hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf muscle, ankle, heel of the left foot, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe of the left foot. Right side reverse. Go to the right toes and start from the bottom. Right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Top of the right foot, sole, heel of the right foot, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, right thigh, hip, right waist, armpit, right shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the right hand, palm of the right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger of the right hand. Left side reverse. Go to the left toes and start from the bottom. Left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe, top of the left foot, sole, heel of the left foot, ankle, calf muscle, kneecap, left thigh, hip, left waist, armpit, left shoulder, upper arm, elbow, lower arm, wrist, back of the left hand, palm of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, pinky finger of the left hand. Pull back down, now to the back of the body. Be aware of the back of the head where it touches the floor. Back of the head where it touches the floor. Now right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, whole spine. Back of the right hip, left hip. Right buttocks, left buttock. Back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh. Back of the right knee, back of the left knee. Right calf muscle, left calf muscle. Right ankle, left ankle. Right heel, left heel. Now the whole back up. Right heel, left heel. Right ankle, left ankle. Right calf muscle, left calf muscle. Back of the right knee, back of the left knee. Back of the right thigh, back of the left thigh. Right buttock, left buttock. Right hip, left hip. Whole spine, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, back of the head where it touches the floor. Now the whole front down. Moving to the front of the body and starting at the top of the head. Top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right nostril, left nostril, right cheek, left cheek, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, upper abdomen, lower abdomen, right groin, left groin, right thigh, left thigh, right knee, left knee, right toes, left toes. The whole front up. Right toes, left toes, right knee, left knee, right thigh, left thigh, right groin, left groin, lower abdomen, upper abdomen, navel, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, right collarbone, left collarbone, throat, jaw, chin, lower lip, upper lip, right cheek, left cheek, right nostril, left nostril, right ear, left ear, right eye, left eye, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, forehead, top of the head. Now moving to the major parts of the body. The whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together. Whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together. Whole of the back together. Whole of the front together. Whole of the head together. The whole body together. Whole body, whole of the body, the whole body together. Visualize the whole body together. Feel the whole body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and become aware of the space occupied by the body. Become aware of the body and this space that is occupied by your body. Body and space. Become aware of the whole body and the floor. The whole body in relation to the floor. And at the same time, become aware of the meeting points of the body and the floor. These are very subtle physical points between body and floor. Feel the meeting points between the back of your head and the floor. Shoulder blades and the floor. The elbows and the floor. The back of the hands and the floor. The buttocks and the floor. The calves and the floor. The heels and the floor. Awareness of all the meeting points between the body and the floor. The sensation of all points simultaneously, evenly. Go on feeling these points clearly and distinctly. please do not sleep. Continue. Switch your attention to your eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Center your attention on the line between the lips, the space between the lips. Focus on your breath, your natural breath. Maintain awareness of your breath. Feel the flow of your breath. Awareness of the natural flow of your breath. There is no specific breath, just awareness of your natural breath. There is no work to be done, just a natural flow of your personal breath. There is no effort, just an awareness of the natural flow of your breath in and out of your body. Complete awareness of your breath entering and leaving your body. Complete awareness of breath. Continue on your own with complete awareness of breath. Now focus on your navel area and how it moves with the breath. Your navel is rising and sinking slightly with each breath. Focus on this movement and pair your breath with inhaling, noticing the navel rises, and exhaling, noticing the navel sinks back towards the spine. Continue on your own, pairing the breath with the movement at the navel. Maintain awareness. Do not sleep. Now, as you maintain your awareness of your breath at the navel, begin counting backwards, starting with the number 27. So it goes like this. I am breathing in 27. I am breathing out 27. I am breathing in 26. I am breathing out 26. I am breathing in 25. I am breathing out 25. Keep counting back from 27 to 1 in this way. Count to yourself mentally as you focus on your navel rising up and down with your breath. Become completely aware of counting and breathing. The breath is slow and relaxed. There is complete awareness of breathing and counting. please keep counting. If you lose your count, this is fine. Simply begin again at I am breathing in 27. I am breathing out 27, and so on your own. Now I'd like you to awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body. The feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of your body. You are feeling so heavy that you are sinking into the floor, knowing that the floor can safely support you. Awareness of heaviness, awareness of comfortable heaviness. Lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and the weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating up from the floor. Awareness of lightness. Cold. The experience of cold. Awaken the experience of extreme cold in the body. Imagine you're walking on an ice-cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of coldness. Awareness of coldness in the body. Heat. Awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Remember the feeling of heat in summer when you are out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body, heat all around the body. Awareness of heat. Pain. The experience of pain. Concentrate and try to remember the experience of pain. Any pain you have experienced in your life, mental or physical or emotional, remember the feeling. pleasure. Remember the feeling of pleasure. Any kind of pleasure, physical or mental or emotional. Remember this feeling and relive it. Make it vivid. Awaken the feeling of pleasure. Enjoy the sensation of pleasure in your body and mind. Check that you are awake. Are you drowsy or sleepy? Make sure that you remain awake and aware. Now move your focus to the space behind your eyes. Your eyes are closed and you are looking forward at the space behind your eyes. Imagine before you a transparent window that allows you to see the infinite space behind your eyes. This space extends as far as you can see in every direction. This is a safe place that no other can come into without your permission, and no harm can come to you in this safe and protected space. Focus on the space behind the eyes. Concentrate on this space and just observe anything that appears. Whatever you see is simply the manifesting state of your mind. Continue your awareness of this space, but do not become involved. Practice a detached awareness only. Observe only. Imagine yourself becoming lighter and lighter. Any heaviness leaves yourself, and gravity has a lesser and lesser effect. You're becoming lighter and begin to float up from the ground. Lighter and lighter. And now imagine that you are on the ceiling, and you see below you your body lying in Shavasana on the floor, practicing Yoga Nidra. Now see yourself slowly stand up and tiptoe to the door, quietly open it, and go outside, closing the door softly behind you. See yourself walking outside the building. See the familiar things around you. There is no sense of effort, only lightness. You can see people, but they cannot see you. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they are making their usual conversation. Suddenly, you find that your body is floating up and out over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below. Across its surface, a ship is sailing. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind blows the clouds, your body is also gently wafted along. Wisps of cloud brush past your face. Below you, sunlight reflects off banks of white cloud. Above you, puffs of cloud scurry across a blue sky. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land. On the ground below you, you see houses, carefully laid out fields, thick forests, winding rivers and lakes that reflect the sun. Pause a moment and look closely at yourself. Your body is totally relaxed, and on your face is an expression of peace and calm. See your body suddenly immersed in color as it passes through a rainbow. Feel yourself washed and purified by subtle colors: yellow, green, blue, violet, red, orange, golden yellow. Feel the colors penetrating your whole body, nourishing and invigorating you at some very deep level. Then slowly make your return. See your body return to the outside of this building. See again the familiar objects. Quietly open the door, walk inside, and close it after you. You lie down on the floor and settle fully back into your body. Now see yourself slowly doing some stretches, and then your whole body rests in Shavasana once again. Bring your awareness back to the eyebrow center. Bring your awareness to the dark space you see in front of your closed eyes. This space can also be visualized in front of the forehead. So if you want to explore it a little, you can shift your gaze slightly upwards, but do not strain. Watch the darkness that you see before you very carefully. With detachment, do not become involved. Rest your mind in this warm and friendly darkness. If any subtle phenomena manifests, for example, colors or patterns, simply take note of these and continue with your awareness. If thoughts occur, let them come and go, but continue watching the dark space. Know that you are safe and protected. Continue observing with detached awareness. Now remember your resolve from the beginning of practice, your sankalpa. Mentally repeat the same resolve you made at the beginning of the practice in the same words and with the same attitude. Mentally repeat your resolve now 3 times clearly with feeling and emphasis. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your natural breathing. Awareness of breathing and awareness of relaxation. Develop awareness of your physical existence. Become aware of your arms and legs and your body lying stretched out on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor. Develop awareness of the room, walls, ceiling, noises in the room and noises outside. Take your mind out. Become completely external. Lie quietly for a few breaths and keep your eyes closed if that's comfortable. Begin to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take your time, do not hurry. And maybe rotating the wrists and the ankles. Reach the arms overhead and take a long stretch through the whole body, reaching with the fingers and the toes, and relax. When you are sure that you are awake, sit up slowly, keeping the eyes closed, and come to a comfortable seated position, allowing the hands to rest in the lap. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. You may flutter the eyes open, or you may stay here for as long as you like. Namaste.